All right, let's try. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. In the conversation, may I speak to Mr. Smith? May I speak to Mr. Smith? Who's calling, please? Who's calling, please? This is Kevin. This is Kevin. Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second, please. So now I'm going to do it all together here. May I speak to Mr. Smith? Who's calling, please? This is Kevin. Hold on a second, please. All right, now for the next set of words. Let's start with business. Business. Would. Would. Moment. Moment. Check. Check. All right. All right. Just a moment. Just a moment. So let's do the conversation. And like before, I'm going to repeat each sentence twice and then go through the whole conversation at once. So here we go. Hello, I would like to see Mr. Baker for a business matter. Hello, I would like to see Mr. Baker for a business matter. What time would you like to see him? What time would you like to see him? Would 9 o'clock tomorrow morning be all right? Would 9 o'clock tomorrow morning be all right? Just a moment, please. Let me check for you. Just a moment, please. Let me check for you. So now I'll do the whole conversation. Hello, I would like to see Mr. Baker for a business matter. What time would you like to see him? Would 9 o'clock tomorrow be all right? Just a moment, please. Let me check for you. Now this one just has 2 words. This will be a quick one. Look. Look. Just. Just. In the conversation, can I help you? Can I help you? No thanks, I'm just looking. No thanks, I'm just looking. The whole conversation, can I help you? No thanks, I'm just looking. And we just have 3 words on this next section. Suit. Suit. Try on. Try on. Dressing. Dressing. Now for the conversation. This suit looks nice. May I try it on? This suit looks nice. May I try it on? Yes, of course. The dressing room is over there. Yes, of course. The dressing room is over there. I'll do the whole conversation. This suit looks nice. May I try it on? Yes, of course. The dressing room is over there. Now, I've got a little bit of a funny story. I hope you find it funny. And it's the difference between can and may. Growing up when I was in school, sometimes you would have to excuse yourself from class to, say, go to the restroom. And it was easy to make the mistake. You would ask the teacher, can I use the restroom? And the teacher would always respond every time, can you? And it's like, well, yes, I can. So in that instance, you're supposed to use may. May I use the restroom? So it was always funny and a little aggravating as a child, but the teachers always had fun with it. So when you use can or may followed by I, you're always going to use may. So just a little tip there, just a very minor thing, but our goal is to have you speaking correctly. So let's move on to the next section. And this one just starts off with the conversation. How much is this shirt? How much is this shirt? It's $89. It's $89. Do you have a larger size? Do you have a larger size? Let me check. Let me check. So I'm going to do the whole conversation here. How much is this shirt? It's $89. Do you have a larger size? Let me check. Now in the last sentence here, let me check, it's kind of a short, I don't know if you want to say it's exactly a slang term, but what it means is let me check for you. But it's just a short way people use as kind of a shortcut there. I guess it's the best way to explain it. Let me check. And it really means let me check for you. All right, next section. We have a few words here. Let's start with afraid. Afraid. Free. Free. Until. Until. Afraid not. Afraid not. Not until. Not until. And we'll move on to the conversation. Could you arrange for me to see Dr. Snyder tomorrow morning? Could you arrange for me to see Dr. Snyder tomorrow morning? I'm afraid not. He won't be free until 11:30. I'm afraid not. He won't be free until 11:30. How about 1:30? How about 1:30? Let me check. Let me check. So now I'll do the whole conversation. Could you arrange for me to see Dr. Snyder tomorrow morning? I'm afraid not. He won't be free until 11:30. How about 1:30? Let me check. All right, next set of words. We have bowling. Bowling. Club. Club. Gate. Gate. Want. Want. Win. Win. Let me see. Let me see. How about? How about? All right, now we got a good conversation, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one and teach you a little bit about talking about sports here. So we're going to start off the sentence with, do you want to go bowling tonight? Do you want to go bowling tonight? Sounds good. Sounds good. When and where shall we meet? When and where shall we meet? Let me see. How about 6:30 at the bowling alley? Let me see. How about 6:30 at the bowling alley? Fine. See you there. Fine. See you there. So we'll do the whole conversation. Do you want to go bowling tonight? Sounds good. When and where shall we meet? Let me see. How about 6:30 at the bowling alley? Fine. See you there. Now there's a couple of things I want to cover in this conversation. With bowling, it is different than pretty much any other sport out there. I do not know why. I do not have an explanation. But usually you'll say, I would like to go play soccer or play badminton or play basketball. You always use play and then whatever sport it is after. But for some reason with bowling, you don't say play bowling. And again, I don't know why, but you always go bowling. So just a little tip there. And also in the conversation, it said one of the responses was, sounds good. Well, it's another shortened term, basically saying that sounds good. And it's perfectly fine to use just to say sounds good. And then there's another one where it says, when and where shall we meet? That is a correct sentence. However, it is really, really a proper way. Usually you would hear older people say something like that. So maybe a better sentence, just more of a realistic sentence, would be, what time or where do you want to meet up at? Would be better than when and where shall we meet? So just trying to help out a little bit there. So let's try another phrase there. Are you free tonight? Are you free tonight? Would tomorrow be okay? Would tomorrow be okay? Sorry, I've already made plans with my friends. Sorry, I've already made plans with my friends. Now, sometimes you may want to use the word an appointment. So you could say, sorry, I've already made an appointment with my friends. But that's a little strange. Usually you use appointment for if you're going to see a doctor or something like that, like a professional. When you're talking about friends or family, things like that, usually you'll just say, I've already made plans with my friends or made plans with my family. So now we'll just move on. The next set of words is silk market. Silk market. Where would you like to go? Where would you like to go? And we'll use that in a conversation. Yes, sir. Where would you like to go? Yes, sir. Where would you like to go? Silk market. Silk market. Is it the one on Main Street? Is it the one on Main Street? Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. So now we'll do the whole conversation all in one. Yes, sir. Where would you like to go? Silk market. Is it the one on Main Street? Yes, that's right. All right. This one we have 4 words to go over first before the conversation. The first one is airport. Airport. Hour. Hour. Make. Make. Promise. Promise. Let's start the conversation. How far is it from here to the airport? How far is it from here to the airport? It's about an hour's drive. It's about an hour's drive. I need to get there before 10. Can we make it? I need to get there before 10. Can we make it? I can't promise, but I'll do my best. I can't promise, but I will do my best. Now we'll do it all at once. How far is it from here to the airport? It's about an hour's drive. I need to get there before 10. Can we make it? I can't promise, but I'll do my best. Next set. First word is street. Street. Change. Change. Receipt. Receipt. Here we go. Here we are. This is Cooper Street. Here we are. This is Cooper Street. Thank you. How much is it? Thank you. How much is it? $25, please. $25, please. Here's $30. Here's $30. Thank you. Here's your change and receipt. Thank you. Here's your change and receipt. Now all at once. Here we are. This is Cooper Street. Thank you. How much is it? $25, please. Here's $30. Thank you. Here's your change and receipt. Now here's some phrases that are kind of similar. We'll go over. Let me help you with your luggage. Let me help you with your luggage. Please take me to this address. Please take me to this address. Can you stop here for a minute and wait for me? Can you stop here for a minute and wait for me? Next set of words. Travel. Travel. Train. Train. Plane. Plane. Cheap. Cheap. Safe. Safe. Do you like traveling by train or by plane? Do you like traveling by train or by plane? I think I prefer train. It's cheaper and safer. I think I prefer train. It's cheaper and safer. Now all at once. Do you like traveling by train or by plane? I think I prefer train. It's cheaper and safer. All right, next section. Only three words. Call. Call. Taxi. Taxi. Rank. Rank. Where can I call a taxi? Where can I call a taxi? There's a taxi rank right over there, right outside the gate. There's a taxi rank over there, right outside the gate. Now all at once. Where can I call a taxi? There's a taxi rank over there, right outside the gate.